Buzz buzz, bumblebee. Hare Krishna. I want to show you guys today a small little home garden that I tend to every week for my uncle. I just finished mowing the lawn, pulling weeds, doing all the essential gardening maintenance. And I wanted to show you guys around another example of an edible garden. Here in front of us we have bees getting some nectar from the little mandarin tree. Many little flowers. We got bees buzzing. We got big beetles as well. And this thing should, in a couple months or so, have some nice small round delicious mandarins to offer to Krishna. So let's take a look around. We have mostly fruit trees, mostly edible trees here. Here we have a small plum tree. Already gave its fruit. Over here we have a young avocado right next to the house. As you can see, they're not quite ripe yet. Should get a lot plumpier. But I help in maintaining, feeding, pruning, and just general maintenance of the fruit trees around here. So this thing should give quite a few avocados soon. And then over here we have, I think these are called crab apples. Let's see, take a look at one here. They get pretty big, and they're just getting there. And there's quite a few of them here as well. They're very good, very sweet, very offerable. So keep looking over here. We got a small strawberry guava just beginning to flower and bud up some fruit. And then the biggest producer, peach tree. And this thing is pulling out so many peaches that this branch is blocking the pathway here. It's getting so heavy. So this thing's got another week or two before some of them start becoming really ripe. As you can see, this thing's really performing. Oh yeah. I'm definitely going to try to save seed from this particular peach tree. Over here we have a flowering plant. And then, oh, look at this blossoming. And here we have, what are they called? Figs. What does Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita? I don't remember when exactly, but of the trees, I am the fig tree. So Krishna is the fig tree. And here we got a bunch of figs. And some of them are overripe, blossoming in fact, ready for the birds to eat away. Forgot, ooh, this one is ripe. Okay, this one's gonna get picked. Krishna. That is just right at its moment of peak ripeness. So that one will get offered. Over here we got a couple more. Eatable. I'll set them down for now. Over here we got a small orange tree. Just beginning to get orange. So the citrus here is doing all right. It's cooler weather, but very mild at about 5,000 feet. So I'm surprised how well the citruses are doing. There's about half a dozen or more citrus trees. This is a lemon tree. This is not performing too well yet, still young, but here's a nice lemon. You can take a look around. Here's the house. It used to be owned by a priest, Catholic father at one point, and then my uncle bought it up. This is their like vacation home away from town. Over here we've got prickly pears and mayates, as they're called in Spanish, just gorging themselves in these prickly pears. And they are very ripe, and I'll be taking some of these as well. I'll open one up here in a bit and show you what's inside. Ooh, that one looks great. Oh, yeah. That's why it looks so good. It was eaten. It's already gotten to. A couple more lemon trees over there. Perimeter. It's a pretty small yard, and yet it still has quite a bit in it. It's another small lemon tree. And you got some pine trees. In fact, you can make a tea out of these needles, and it produces a nice like sour tea that is high in antioxidants, high in vitamin C. Very good for you. Let's walk over here. I don't remember what this tree is called, but it produces these little fruits that taste something between a lemon and a pineapple. And don't remember what they're called, but they are quite delicious. Over here we have a little pepper tree, pepper plant, and these things are incredibly spicy, very pungent. So as you can see, it's flowering very nicely and giving out a lot of peppers. It's been raining really well this season. Over here it looks like there's another fig tree that's nice and small, so it's not producing much. There's this tree, it produces these little red berries. They're not very good. Got a little bird bath, little pathway. This enormous peach tree. Let's go under here. Here's one of my favorites. This is a king lemon tree. Produces these big lemons. Not as big as the one I shot earlier, but more potent. And they get about good softball size. We use them to make cheese, curdle cheese with it. Another peach tree. This one bloomed and produced earlier. They were good. And then just some flowering bushes. Oh, and there's this thing. Produces this red berry. I don't know what it is. And it's got a very sour, slightly metallic taste. I do not like that. I don't like metallic taste. And neither does Krishna, so I don't offer them. Here we have a big, bushy guava tree. It produces these yellow guavas. They're not ripe yet, but these will get nice, big golf ball size. Super, super sweet. I look forward to these again. This one, same kind of tree, only this, it's almost like a slightly different variety. Produces a little less, and they're like twice as sweet. Over here we have a bird of paradise. Gorgeous flowers. I tried to grow some of these by seed and had no luck. I did get one of these plants to sprout. I really like offering these. They last a long time on the altar. And then over here, vining up the fence, we got passion fruit flowers. See if we can find a passion fruit. There's one laying down on the ground. Right here. This is a passion fruit. Inside has this gooey orange stuff with seeds. Makes a very good juice. And then over here we have this other fruit tree. It produces these things. I don't know what they're called, but dang, they are good. They get about that big. And they have like a soft kind of apple cherry taste. And they have these really cool flowers too. And then the cat's claw. This thing's a monster. It's growing up the fence as well. I have to cut it back like every couple weeks. It's a fierce grower. And it gives these little orange, round, sweet or sour fruit things that are make a very good juice as well. Another strawberry guava. Some lemongrass. Makes very good tea. Got this little fruit tree. I don't know what those things are, but I guess they're edible, my uncle says. And we have this succulent cactus type thing that produces these big flowers. Really cool looking flowers. I've offered them to Krishna. At one point it was all covered with those flowers. And over here lastly, the last lemon tree. This is the biggest producing lemon tree we have in the garden. A lot of good luscious lemons. Big producer. I mean, not many leaves. Usually lemon trees I see produce a lot of leaves and very little lemons. This one produces a lot of lemons, very little leaves. Very nice. And so this is the garden I tend to. This is just a little flower garden area. There's not many flowers now. Just wanted to show you guys another example of an edible garden that I tend to here and enjoy offering to Krishna. So, till next time, let's get out of here. Go eat some prasadam. Hare Krishna.